every fight is a chapter in history. Today we will talk about the 5 most exciting fights in the history of world boxing, which a lot of people remember especially vividly.
Hand down goes Freitas again.
A rough, untechnical, but the fight between Puerto Rico and Mexico has never left boxing fans indifferent, because representatives of these countries simply do not know how to fight boringly. And the fight between Felix Trinidad, who defended his WBA super welterweight title, and IBF champion Fernando Vargas was no exception to the rule. The Trinidad-Vargas fight took place on December 2, 2000 with a full crowd. A reality check happened to Vargas already in the first round, during which he was knocked down twice after the trademark Tito's left hooks.
This is what Felix said he'd do. No 3 knockdown rule in effect. Punished to the body for 7 or 8 rounds. This is an unusual situation.
Now he got hurt by a right hand.
Deadly and quick as Tito Trinidad. And Trinidad did everything he could to finish it right then and there. Give Vargas credit for showing some stability.
However, Fernando did not allow him to put an end to the opponent at the start of the fight, depriving boxing fans of intrigue and show with difficulty, but withstanding his onslaught.
Back under him, that's what he should be doing.
There was a brutal body shot by Trinidad that set up this assault, but Vargas is able to duck.
And this is one of the first times you've seen Trinidad try to sprint early like this.
Trinidad holding on to Vargas' right arm as Vargas whacked away with the left. Best rally of the fight, but some of us really expected Vargas to be at angles and not, and he's been taking too many punches.
Oh, good right hand, throw your right hand before you throw your
Something wrong with Trinidad's right eye.
Sees a chance and bangs away with the left.
Starting from the 3rd round, Vargas gradually began to even out the course of the fight, stunning Felix several times with his blows. And in the 4th round, it was Trinidad who had to demonstrate willpower and get up from the floor of the ring, after getting knocked down by the Mexican's left hook.
Give him 2 extra points, and down goes
Before it just changed.
Vargas failed to finish off his opponent, as Tito returned the favor in a unique way, hitting his opponent with a sensitive blow below the belt, for which he was rightly punished by getting deducted a point.
It's a 3-point round.
continues. Big left to the body. Felix backing straight up. Takes another.
What I've seen in the corner, they're telling Tito that his eye looks okay.
What you want him to do is spread that leg.
Good left hook by Vargas. Left hook to the body by Vargas. Close to the belt line.
At this time, Trinidad should be establishing
Much more effective at range right now. This is a dominant. What Fernando would prefer. I
Well,
say.
let him say it. We can't do it.
Trinidad making a comeback now in round 6 after having been thoroughly dominated in 3, 4, and 5. And Vargas, who was moving away early in the round, elects to trade with Trinidad and gets the better of him for the moment.
5:55, 3 rounds apiece. Tito Trinidad definitely caught up in round 6.
Now Vargas got to understand that these latter rounds belong to Trinidad. You got to box him.
Another low blow. And another point deduction against Trinidad.
A brutal fight in which the initiative changed hands swung towards the Puerto Rican in the 8th round. It became noticeable that Ferocious was rapidly losing strength. Being a fighter, Vargas courageously tried to turn the tide of the fight, and periodically dangerously reached his opponent.
Round now. They come down the stretch of the round, and Vargas momentarily hurt.
Because he stopped the swelling. He hasn't blown his nose as like he did. You want to make sure you throw uppercut, you're in the middle of the ring.
A right hand from distance momentarily wobbles Vargas. Another combination. Vargas grabs and holds. Another big right hand by Trinidad. Vargas in trouble. He stands and another left to the body by Vargas. And that backs Trinidad up.
That's what you want, Trinidad. You want to back him away. Make
Another
him
left
back
to
up.
the body by
Make him
Vargas.
back up.
And another left to the body. Trinidad to the ribs.
Right here, Right here, it's toughness of Vargas against...
I'm not the kind of fighter who'll run. I'll stand with him. I'll trade with him. I'll stick with him all the way. That's what Vargas does as he comes down the stretch in round 9. 114. At another extremely close fight tonight. And a one-point deduction.
To be equal here. And that's not a bad for Don King.
To try to make his point. Mark Ratner, the executive director of the Nevada State Athletic Commission, was 2 seats away. Meanwhile, they're still busting each other. Trinidad has definitely had the edge in power.
Well, then how's he going to win the fight, George?
Passion, commitment, pride, and absolute determination all the time. Try to match my will. That's what Felix Trinidad. Good left hook inside by Vargas. Vargas with a momentary flash of offense.
There you go, Vargas. He's beating him to the punch and he's rattling him. He's got his heart. He's got him.
There's no question.
But in the 12th round, he no longer had the strength to resist. Felix sent Vargas to the floor of the ring 3 times. And after Fernando's final fall, the referee gave a fair signal to stop the fight. A magnificent ending to a magnificent fight.
And holds on like a skilled veteran.
He's a veteran.
And that'll do it. The third right hand, the third knockdown of the round. A huge victory for Tito Trinidad.
Hand shot on the button by Felix Trinidad. And then seconds later, the second knockdown, and the one that made it clear that Vargas would need a near miracle, just rather stepping in to end the onslaught and any further punishment at the hands of the devastating Trinidad.
On December 19, 1997, Nasim Hamed, defending his WBO featherweight belt, made his debut in the American ring. His opponent was the dangerous Kevin Kelly. Never known for modesty, the champion vowed to destroy Kelly, like all previous opponents. Nasim started the fight in his typical style, boxing with his hands down and relying too much on the power of his fists. The brawl at the end of the first round did not bring the result that the champion was counting on. A powerful hook from Kelly to the right, and the British boxer found himself on the floor of the ring. At that moment, Nasim realized that it was clearly not going to be a walk in the park that day.
Nasim Hamed has been starting to use that jab, but he's hurt him again. Folks, now it's turning into a slugfest. Kevin Kelly's trying to end this right now. Kevin Kelly is trying to end this fight right now.
The second round was the best of the fight. After Kelly's attack, the champion again forced the referee to count him down by touching the floor with his glove.
Down he goes again. Another big punch by Kevin Kelly.
7, 8,
The crowd is going delirious.
But his answer turned out to be much more impressive. The American was knocked down twice after powerful blows.
That was a slip. Nasim Hamed has been down in the first, down in this. Not trying to get into a slugfest with a guy who's a big puncher. Now goes down 3 here at Madison Square Garden. Tony Page with you at ringside. Glad you're here. Now it's turning into a jab fest. Big shot. Nasim is out on his feet. I think Nasim is out on his feet. He wobbled something big time. Kelly takes a good shot from Chris Nasim. Good inside shot by Nasim. Another good shot by Chris Nasim. Good short punch by Kevin.
Let's go.
And already in the fourth round, the ending came.
Nasim again. Oh, Kevin's throwing those overhead shots. Nasim's trying to counter it by... Kelly still throws those chopping punches. Down goes Kevin Kelly. Oh, that was a solid shot by Nasim.
6.
Good right hand by Nasim. Kevin Kelly is still dangerous.
1.
And he's calling that a knockdown because Nasim...
The American knocked down the champion and rushed to finish him off, carelessly forgetting about defense. A powerful left hook to the temple from the English Yemeni puncher, and Kelly was on the floor again.
Both guys throwing home run shots now. Down goes Kelly again.
5.
He managed to get up, but his condition prompted the referee to give a fair signal to stop the fantastic fight.
Nasim, my man.
After losing the WBC Super Featherweight title as a result of a controversial refereeing decision in the second fight against Manny Pacquiao, Juan Manuel Marquez, hungry for satisfaction, followed his eternal opponent up to the lightweight category. The Mexican Dynamite never looked for easy ways, and he was not going to change his habit, which characterizes him better than any words. For his debut in the new weight category, Juan Manuel chose not just anyone, but the formidable conqueror of 2 weight categories, the dangerous Cuban southpaw, Joel "the Brush" Casamayor. The historic Mexican-Cuban fight took place on September 13, 2008. Juan Manuel is a counterpuncher, and in order to fully get into the rhythm, to feel out his opponent's actions, he needed some time. For this reason, in the initial rounds of the fight, the Cuban was, let's say, better. Joel's hits with his left hand looked especially impressive, to which Marquez, as expected in a right-hand fight against a southpaw, responded with blows from the right. The audience was delighted. The fight was at a good pace, and both fighters demonstrated the highest level of performance, and exchanges of blows started happening more and more often.
Straight right by Castillo, not a big one. Well, that's one of the things moving up the weight. You wonder, you talk about the power, but you also wonder, is he going to lose a little speed? Landing a punch there. So he believes he's stronger. Uppercut in the right hand from Marquez. Never fails to counter. And Marquez knows that. And he knows that when he tries to come inside, he's running that risk. Nice combination by Marquez that time, and that. With Marquez, you always wonder about is what the other guy can do when he counters. For Manuel Marquez. Both fighters, of course, are counter punchers. Just don't rush in. Be careful of the headbutt. The left hand, and then a right. Left hand by Castillo. And good body work by Castillo.
From about the 5th round, the Mexican Dynamite began to gradually tip the scales in his favor. But Casamayor's punches, of which the most powerful were the attacks from the left, did not allow the opponent to completely seize the initiative.
The ebb and flow. And for some idea to get somewhere. It's look like the face of a guy who's all of those 37 years. And another right hand. You'll see here Marquez starting to press the advantage. Right hand, which has been very effective for him. Yeah, Marquez had 2 strong rounds in a row. Look at that loop. Here at first flush. There's a right hand that Castillo never saw. And another right on the butt Castillo is starting to have a lot of difficulties here. Punch as well as he did early. Left hand got in. One of the top 5 pound-for-pound fighters in the world, even though he lost to me. Another outstanding round. Advantage as a power puncher. Believes there's a sort of conspiratorial thing going on, even though he's... Last few rounds, Marquez has been able to get in land combinations and get out. And they're giving good action. You know, the concern was that it could turn into a tactical fight where press the fight. Marquez who countered. Marquez missed an uppercut, but came back with the right hand. And another combination right on the chin. He's reaching Castillo with some heavy shots. I felt for Castillo, I still believe Marquez won it.
When you walked in, you stopped.
There's the counter that Castillo was hoping to land. Just through 8 rounds, as you can see, Marquez with a much higher connect rate. He's throwing more. And that time was Marquez countering. This was a very close round. Manny Pacquiao put him down with. Been for a long time. When he was a young trainer, 21, 22, he had a lot of punches, and he landed them at a higher percentage, which could very well give him the round. Reaching with a body shot. Marquez not quite as active as he was in the middle rounds. Big right hand from Marquez. Best single shot. I never understand that theory of shaking your head like it didn't hurt you when there's 12,000 people saw what it did. I just think it's instinct. Nice combination again by Marquez. Castillo was starting to have a little more success than he had in the middle range. Again, left to the body, right to the head. I'm bleeding for about 7 or 8 rounds. Right hand by Marquez, and then he ducked under a left hand from Castillo. Sharp jab. 10th round by Marquez. Left hand, right hand. Hoping that he's doing enough here now to...
The dramatic outcome came in the 11th round, when Juan Manuel sent the Cuban to the ring floor twice. After Castillo's second fall, the referee stopped the fight without even starting the countdown. It is worth noting that for the Cuban boxer, this was the first knockout defeat in his career.
Well, took a good shot right there. A lot of times people see a brawl, they think that's a good fight. And he drops him with a big right hand. Big right hand. His last 20 seconds. Got 20 seconds to go, and Marquez will come in for the jump on him. Tries to get him turned. It won't take a lot. Marquez trying to finish the deal here. Remember, Castillo has never been knocked out. He's down again, and that's it. It's over. Juan Manuel Marquez is the champion. At the knockout. Knocked down. This is the first knockdown. He missed with the left hand. And there's the right hand right on the chin. And really, Castillo did not recover after that. But this is a real pro who gets Castillo turned, hits him with the left hand here, and then comes with a huge right hand once again and dropped him right there. And he was not going to get...
The fight between Diego Corrales and Freitas, which took place on August 7, 2004, turned out to be incredibly dramatic. The undefeated Brazilian, defending his WBO lightweight title, was considered the favorite of the fight. But the brave American had his own opinion on this matter. In the initial rounds, the initiative was in the hands of the champion, who, thanks to his advantage in speed, won round after round, raining down powerful blows on Diego from both hands. Freitas' hits looked spectacular, but to his great regret, Corrales withstood even his best blows, and he continued to stubbornly stick to his line. Those Acelino blows, which destroyed all previous opponents, did not have the desired effect on Diego. Diego's enviable resilience and his champion's character played a decisive role this time too.
Hard left on the inside crunch with the red trim. Nice combination to the head. Corrales 38-2, 31. Never in one place. Right hand to the chest area by Freitas. Freitas right now, better foot speed. And Swisher with a right hand by Chico Corrales upstairs, but Freitas eluded that last.
Good countering shot as the left hand of, and for Asolino Freitas, a good straight right hand up the middle. That's been the story of this fight. We saw Corrales against Casimiro box well. Just can't get that jab in to slow him down.
Missing wildly with those Freitas. That left hand was blocked by the glove of Corrales. Again now Corrales going to the body.
So far in this bout. I have it 39-37 for Freitas, so I'm pretty much in the mix with what they have.
Right hand off the top of the head by Corrales.
This told us you'll see in the hook, a nice hook on the inside by Corrales. That was a superb punch. A mouth find in range with that left hook. You see how he's countering with the left when Freitas throws.
Bounce around. Nice right hand just before the bell by Freitas. To the jaw.
Fight, he couldn't get the jab in better.
Well, countering shot there by Asolino Freitas.
More people going for Corrales, but
nice right hand by Freitas. 3,000 fans here in the arena want Freitas. Most of them do.
The longer the fight went on, the more confident the American looked, and the more Freitas was getting worse. Gradually increasing the pressure, Corrales sent the Brazilian to the floor of the ring in the 8th, 9th, and 10th rounds.
On the attack. A fighter named Gaspar Indian Ortega who had a 176 fight.
Corrales has been a little bit more effective.
And then a countering right hand up.
Changed this fight for him, and he better believe it now because he's going to need that.
A series of punches by Freitas. Freitas pouring it on at the end of round 7. Back comes a left hook by Corrales. Left, I heard the bell. Now they get it. That has worked for Freitas, but there's a countering left hook by Corrales out of nowhere.
Getting caught against the ropes is Freitas.
Freitas in trouble, down he goes.
Okay, don't worry. We're doing okay. What's a lucky punch? We're doing okay.
After that last round.
He used so effectively against Casimiro. Very effective now. And that right hand that missed, you have to love matches like this with all these ebbs and flows. There are so many different plot changes here.
Standing affair here. Under right hand down goes Freitas again.
Great job by referee Michael Ortega. That was appropriate.
Remember what I told you about the straight right hand? No, you staying there for that right hand.
The dramatic ending came in the 10th round. Rising after the knockdown and seemingly not particularly stunned, Asolino refused to continue the fight, capitulating to the onslaught of Diego Corrales.
Freitas is down for the 3rd time. And he's got a minute 35. He doesn't want to fight anymore. He's done. It's over, and Corrales wins it. After he goes down for the 3rd time in the fight, Diego Chico